Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Daisy Wealth Multiplier system. My name is Solomon James, and I will be your anchor for tonight. I also have my co-anchor, the Wealth Doctor Emeka Nwankwo, and other top leaders on this call tonight. I was very excited to be bringing this to you because what we have is truly life-changing, and we get excited every time we come to share this information with you. So if you're a guest here tonight, welcome. If you are watching the replay, please stay open and take in the information that you will be receiving, as it has the capacity to change the trajectory of your 2021, how it ends and beyond. So again, with that being said, I want to say welcome to the call. So let's begin tonight with Daisy, what it's all about, and how we can multiply our wealth. But before that, let's have a short intro to what all of this is all about. Please do take a listen.
What if you could have the advantage of owning stock equity in the most disruptive financial technology companies before they go public, and at the same time earn ongoing profit-sharing rewards and income simply by becoming a part of a record-breaking crowdfunding platform? Profits, equity, and income. Welcome to Daisy. Daisy, which stands for Decentralized AI System, is a smart contract crowdfunding model that is truly breaking industry records. And with over 100,000 contributors and over 120 million contributions in its first 30 days, Daisy is positioned to be the fastest billion-dollar project of its kind. For as little as a 100 USDT contribution, Daisy members have instant access to profits, equity, and income. And it is all done with 100% transparency on the blockchain. The first technology company that the Daisy community is crowdfunding is Endotech, a brilliant financial technology team that has developed the AI backbone for many of the top financial institutions around the world, and is now developing the next generation of AI trading technology for today's financial markets, including digital currency. During Daisy's Phase 1 crowdfunding window, every member who contributes $100 or more will receive stock equity in Endotech prior to the company going public. And it doesn't stop with equity. Every member also receives 70% of the profit reward generated from the ongoing performance of Endotech's AI trading system. Daisy's first crowdfunding phase has a limited placement of 500 million USDT into live trading for the purpose of testing and development, and has already exceeded 60 million in just the first 30 days of being live. And because Daisy is a 100% peer-to-peer model, over 50 million USDT has been rewarded to Daisy members by the smart contract. Daisy has been recognized as the most powerful community and crowdfunding model ever created, where every member can have profits, equity, and income, even if you never refer a single person. If you love the idea of benefiting from emerging financial technology companies, if you want to take advantage of the digital currency revolution, regardless of if the markets are up or down, and if you're open to diversifying profits, equity, and income, you have an invitation to learn more and watch the next video. It could very well be the smartest 10-minute decision you have ever made.
So there you have it, profits, equity, and income. How does this all play out, and how can you participate? Well, you can be a part of what we share here, the profits, the equity, the income, by becoming a venture capitalist with us with as little as $100. And that is what we will be discussing tonight. But one might be thinking that the idea of being a venture capitalist will cost a whole lot more. Yes, sometimes it does, but we have an opportunity tonight that you can participate with as low as $100. But first, what is a venture capital all about? Well, venture capital, or VC, as most will refer to it, is a form of private equity and is a type of financing that investors provide to startup companies are small businesses that are believed to have long-term growth potential. So they get to see the numbers, they believe this will go big, and they buy into it even before it becomes obvious. So it's much more like saying you buy real estate when it's a bush before it becomes an estate. Okay, that's where you actually want to make the money if you believe that the development and infrastructures around that area truly will be coming with within record time. So venture capital generally comes from well-off investors, comes from investment banks, and any other financial institutions. Well, did you know that some of the big brands out there today in the world, like Netflix, Shopify, Uber, Airbnb, and many others, all needed venture capital? And those who participated in the venture capital raise all made big profits. So if they were to take the clock back, okay, and you see Netflix beginning all over again, and they say, hey, we are raising money for Netflix, we are raising money for Uber, we are raising money for Airbnb for this dream to go live. Will you have seized the opportunity? Well, such opportunity is available. Now, I like to tell the story of a young man called Nasri Jones. Well, they call him Rapper Nas. Rapper Nas is an entertainer. And so sometimes you might think they don't even know much about business, but sometimes they do. In 2013, about 8 years ago, Coinbase was beginning to venture out into the crypto space with the idea of setting up some cryptocurrency projects for trades and all those things. Again, 2013, the crypto space was still in its infancy, and many people actually didn't believe in it, but they went all out to raise money. And since the first round of money they raised wasn't enough, so they came out for what they call a Series B round. That's a second raise, and they were raising 25 million US dollars. Okay, that's in 2013. Well, Rapper Nas, through his Queensbridge venture partners, was able to join the Series B round and made a contribution of between 100,000 US dollars to about 500,000 US dollars to Coinbase. Well, that was, remember when we defined venture capital, that they look at this project with long-term view. So again, the framework or the mindset, the expectation was set. It wasn't going to be something that happens overnight. Well, that journey took 8 years. And April this year, Coinbase went public. Okay, it was listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and Rapper Nas cashed out over 100 million US dollars. But on that particular day, he had already taken out 40 million. So somebody might look at it, 40 million, this looks big from 100,000 US dollars VC investment into a project, into an idea, into a dream. Well, for your information, he's not operational in Coinbase, but because he has his money at work and he could take out 40 million, that's quite large, okay? But that's because he decided to cash in on the opportunity and allow time to work on it. So sometimes we envy the result we get to see, but we must understand there is a process on how it flows. And you have the same opportunity that Rapper Nas had. Well, what if you could participate in a venture capital raise of the world's biggest financial technology project with as little as $100? Remember, Rapper Nas had over between 100 to 500,000 US dollars, but perhaps you can start with $100. Imagine receiving equity and profits from the development of a new technology that will change the whole financial trading industry. Now, the best part of this venture capital raise is that it's not just only available to the big guys out there, because most of these things are being hijacked by the hedge funds, financial investment firms, and the top guys there. But right now, it is available to the general public. It's available to guys like you and me. I'm not saying you are little, but some little guys like us, with $100, we can play. So that's the opportunity that is here, and it's massive. Already we have big institutions and investment firms knocking at the door of this offering of this project and trying to offer their money. As at 4 weeks ago, thereabout, was very aware they had over about $700 million coming in to want to buy out everybody, okay? Because they see the future with this project, but they were denied. Now, there are three ways and three types of people when it comes to money and wealth creation. You can identify where you fall in on this. We have a set of people that spend more than they make. I mean, every month they just say, and when you ask them, how are you coping? They said, my brother, that God do, and you're spending more than you make. A possibility is that you are in debt, and it puts you under pressure, okay? And well, that's just what it is. Some people just, for one reason or the other, just find out that they just got to sustain themselves beyond what they make. So digging a hole, sort of. Well, we have a second category here. They spend all they make. So it doesn't matter what it takes. They'll tell you they can't have excess. They can't have surplus. So at the end of the month, equation balances and they reset the button and they start again. They spend all they make. But we have a third category here that are very intentional and they spend less than they make so that they can put the surplus to work. Very, very intentional. It doesn't matter how much I make, I must create room in case opportunities come so I can seize those opportunities. Now, understand there are two simple ways to which you can create passive cash flow. The key word here is passive, wealth, and financial independence. All of this created passively. Well, one way is that you already have the capital, could be cash, could be crypto, could be other asset classes that you can put to work to be able to generate more money for you and generate more asset classes for you. But in case you find that you are not in this category, then you might have to put in the sweat equity, because through your sweat equity, you go for a job. And I tell people, I honor people who are digging out on a job. They are actually, as long as it's legit and legitimate, there's dignity in labor. It might not be the best of what you want, but it's something that keeps you going at that moment. But you are very intentional to be able to move to the next level, perhaps move away from the rat race to run the right race. And so you use your sweat equity, you double down to be intentional, to cut your lifestyle down. Like in my philosophy is that the simpler your life, the easier it is to maintain, so that you'll be able to build capital and then put that capital to work. So either way, you can win if you have the capital. So financial independence basically is when you can live off your profit and you do not have to eat your capital. Again, these things are easier said than done, and I'll tell you for free, you've got to be intentional. These are not quotable quotes. You must be very intentional if you truly want to live this life. We have a lot of people, you set up shops, before you know, the shop, the store, whatever mall is totally empty. You just walk in there and you just whistle and you hear the echo, everything is gone. Why? Because they've not just eaten the profits, they've eaten the capital, and they run the place aground. Well, many people want to build wealth, but wealth is built when you can pay for life luxuries with your profit while you allow your capital to grow, which is why you must be intentional again, not to be drawn into competition with others. When you see people buy things, a lot of people are buying things on credit, a lot of people are buying things owing. Again, if that's your lifestyle, if that's the life you want to live, again, I'm not your financial advisor, but as I've stated, the simpler your life, the easier it is to maintain. Everything I own, everything I buy today, it's coming out from my profit. I'm very, very intentional about that. Will not be drawn into anybody's pressure. Don't try to impress anybody. Let your capital grow. Let it make profit. As a matter of fact, if it's possible, don't even touch that profit. Allow that profit to also create another stream of profit, so that, like the Bible will say, yeah, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. But you see, not just for his children, his children's children. So you must be able to allow your wealth to be sustained. In case anything happens to that first profit, the second profit comes as a shock absorber and still giving you the life that you want. Well, freedom is what everybody wants. And freedom is when you can build capital and you can generate cash flow from anywhere in the world, any time of the day, in any economic environment, with as little as a phone, laptop, and internet connection. I've seen people quit where they work because they were transferred. They felt, oh, you are moving me from Port Harcourt, from Abuja to Lagos, sending me to Abeokuta, sending me to Ekiti, sending me to Nnewi. Nnewi is still a business zone. Okay, but people choose to think that their success must be around a geographical location. Today, the world is, will I say round or flat? Because we're all at a level playing field right now. Once you have the internet, you have a laptop, you can truly be free. You can relocate from a hustling, bustling place like Lagos and go to the village, and people think the witches and wizards have brought you back, not knowing that as long as there is internet there, you just keep smiling and living your life. And for me, that's freedom. I do know that what you are doing right now might be putting a lot of money on your table, but hey, if they relocate you from where you are to another city, can that flow still continue? If it does not, then you might need to rejig that system to give you the needed freedom. So this is your opportunity to be able to create wealth and income. Allow us to show you how you can benefit with this platform. Now, what we have as the offering here, the opportunity offering, is an opportunity to get equity in an IPO, public offering of a world-leading fintech company. You get passive income from technology, trading in multiple asset classes, and you can withdraw your profits at any time. You can compound them to build long-term wealth. Again, the perspective here is that wealth is built over the long term. And you can choose to refer this to other people, building a tribe, building a community, and you earn life-changing income, even though it's 100% optional. What we have here is a fusion of two things, AI and fintech. AI is artificial intelligence, fintech is financial technology. The opportunity in this sector is buzzing. Now, artificial intelligence is used by all top financial institutions around the world, and this venture capital raise is basically funding development of a super trading AI. This super AI is designed to create trading profit unseen before, and this is the largest financial technology development project currently in the world. Now, what we are doing is using a crowdfunding model to be able to participate as VCs, okay? That's involving the masses into this project, because like we said, most VC projects, you don't even get to hear about it. Before you know, they are gone, taken up by just a few people. So we're involving the masses so that everybody can win. It's much more like the democratization of wealth. Well, the venture capital companies, like I did mention, wanted to take over this project, but they were declined. So this project is about bringing wealth to the masses, not only to the institutions. You can be a part of this project from as little as $100 up to 102,000 US. You decide your level of contribution. Even though sometimes we feel we want to do 100 and want to do 200, but when you see the numbers, your dream comes calling and says scale up. But it's your choice. We just show you what the numbers look like. If you can contribute to the highest level possible here, which is about $102,000, you get to get what we call a VIP private access to this trading technology, now servicing you for the rest of your life on your own personal mobile device and gadgets. And wherever you go, it's like you are carrying a damaged ATM machine that is spitting out money for you around the clock. Now, how are we doing this? We have the crowdfunding goal for this. We have two phases, but let's talk about the phase one here. We are raising 10 million US for a development and testing of this super AI. And we're also raising 500 million for the trading fund to be able to test out the super AI, because it's one thing for you to create something, you've got to test it. And you don't test it with demo, you want to test it out in real-time scenario. So that's what we are crowdfunding, raising 10 million US and then 500 million US for the trading of this super AI that is already in development. Now, the profits, why they are building out the super AI right now, because out of this 10 million, I think we've raised almost $3 million of this. Now, why that is, they are working it out and developing this super AI. Already funds are also being raised for the trading, but they don't want to keep the fund idle. So what they do is their current algorithm that is at work, they are putting that current algorithm to trade on those funds for everyone that has made a contribution. And the profit made in the trading contributions are paid out to each contributor. Now, there's future fundraisers that will be covering forex, stocks, commodities, futures, and all of this will be using AI. Now, let's meet Endotech, which is a fintech company that is actually involved in this project, the one handling this project. Endotech has a team of 60 plus AI scientists, quants, mathematicians, analysts, developers, and researchers. Endotech is a world leader in creating AI financial technology for institutional investment firms. They have a white paper out there detailing the project, which was published to be able to get input from the world's top AI and trading minds. And Endotech has a plan to become a public company next year, 2022, when they will be bringing their super AI to the financial world. Now, remember that Rapanas had to wait for 8 years. You will not be waiting for next 8 years, because by next year, this will be available. God willing, they'll be going public, and you can also begin to enjoy much more. Well, let's get to meet the CEO of Endotech and the founder of Endotech, Dr. Anna Becker. Some of us were on a call this afternoon when she spoke live on the live call, addressing and telling us the status, what's happening, and what they are planning to do, and so many other things like that. So, Dr. Anna Becker, she holds a PhD in AI, and she has been developing financial technology for over 2 decades. She's an author, she's a speaker, she's a consultant, she's a world leader in AI financial technology. She's previously created and sold financial technology companies around the forex sector, and her technologies are currently used by leading global banks and investment funds globally. Well, Endotech Mind is not much of the startup, because Endotech has been around for about 9 years, began in 2012, and they went into doing a lot of things around the forex space. But with the advent of crypto and the way crypto was beginning to come up, 2017, she saw the need to begin to create something for the crypto space, and they began the creation of using AI for crypto, which again in 2017 was looking like a child's play, but in 2018, that project became commercialized and is heavily being used by hedge funds, investment firms around the world. So just as 2021 right now, with the launch of this DAISY crowdfund to be able to create the super AI. So just the way it took about 1 year, they created that, and that's what we are all participating in right now. So 2022, it will be completed. DAISY AI, the AI will be completed. They go public, then they go into other sector covering forex, seeking an additional $1 billion US asset under management and the rest. And looking further to add other asset classes, using AI to cover against stock, commodities, and the rest. So how are we deploying this project? This project will be deployed using the smart contract because of its benefit. Smart contracts are a new technology that ensures that all promised outcomes are delivered. It's operated in a decentralized environment on the blockchain, free from human intervention. And this provides full transparency of all transactions for your peace of mind. Sometimes I get to wonder, most especially some of us experience it from day to day, but I notice it especially once it's getting to the month end, 29, 30, 31st, and you get to see your banking transactions slow. Sometimes you make transactions, they don't even reflect until 24 hours. You walk to the bank, they'll tell you to wait for 24 hours. Now, come to think about it, in the 21st century, you've got to wait for 24 hours to know the status of a transaction. Then we are still not there yet. So what gives peace of mind is when you can tell where your money is per time. And the smart contract gives you that transparency and peace of mind. What we have here is opportunity for instant payouts of referral earnings to your personally controlled wallet. So for those of us building a team, through the smart contract, you are paid instantaneously. There is not, it's not, oh, the company will be releasing money. There's no releasing money, because the smart contract takes your own portion and deposits instantly. And that's what everybody wants. So we are using the Tron blockchain for this project. The Tron blockchain is among the fastest and the most scalable blockchains. It's a top emerging decentralized app platform, and we're using USDT TRC20. It's a stable coin as our means of payment, okay? It's a stable coin. Because USDT liquidity in the market is quite dominant, and it's used for the choice for funding contribution. So as you get USDT, you also will be getting Tron for the gas fee. So when we say $1 or $1 USDT, we mean $1 because it's pegged to the dollar. So Tron blockchain has very low transaction fees for transferring funds. So please do know that you also will be needing some Tron for your transaction because the smart contract needs gas fees to be executed. Now there are 10 doorways into this project. Tier 1 is $100 contribution. Tier 2 is $200 contribution. Tier 3 is $400. Each contribution is an independent contribution. So what I mean is tier 1 is $100. Tier 2 is $200. Somebody's okay now, just add extra $100 to make it $200. No, it's a total new payment of $200 contribution. So that's why you can see here 100 plus 200, you get 300. Tier 3 is $400 US. So 1, 2, and 4 gives you a total of $700, and you can cascade down to the level that you want. I'm on tier 7, meaning I have $12,700 into this project. So I'm not just running my mouth. My money is where my mouth also is. You see my leader like Emeka Wonkot on 6,300. We have people like PNG on tier 7. We have people like Chris. We have top leaders here on various levels. So again, it depends on what we can afford at that particular point in time and want to grow sequentially. Now, must I do everything at once? No, you can start with 100. Tomorrow you go 200, you go 400, and the way, and that down to tier 10. But any contribution you make between tier 1 and tier 7 is divided 50-50. What does that mean? 50% of that will go into passive trade, 50% will go into the networking area. And we also get equity shares, okay, just like Rapana. So it simply means I have 127 shares right now of Endotech pending for them to go live. Anything done between tier 8 to tier 10 is divided 70-30, putting 70% more into your trading passively so that you can earn much more. So what's the benefit of passive contributors? We know some of us are quite busy and just want to be passive. You don't want to take up another job. You don't want to get into another business. Can I just contribute money and it works for me? Yes, it's possible. Remember, 50-70% of your contribution will be going into trading and to be earning you passive trading rewards. You don't trade yourself. I've been trading since 2006. Okay, in the days of Marketiva. But listen, I'm watching no candle here. I'm watching no dojis and shooting stars, whether it's of Ibadan or Port Harcourt, nothing. It's just allowing the system to trade and I get to take my profits. Endotech historically has developed an average annual profit of about 200%. Somebody might say, is that not low? You go try it yourself. Somebody said, but I can trade myself. I can make more than that. Congratulations. You also get to deal with all the emotional traumas. You wake up in the night, you have to go easy yourself. You can't sleep. You're trying to track where the market is. You wake up in the morning. Instead of doing your morning devotion, you are thinking the direction of the market, if it's in your favor. Listen, anything that seizes my wealth, I opt out of that. So I rather play with excesses that I have, so knowing that the expectation might not be too high, but my emotions are not all caught up in that. So let Endotech, using the algorithm, play their game. And again, the numbers we are giving here, they are quite conservative because for some of us, you get to see what the true numbers look like. The goal of this super AI development is to be able to increase their current trading result even up to 4 times. So it simply means by the time this is done, rather than even saying conservatively 200% per annum, you're now saying conservatively 800%. That's crazy. Go and check your traditional money market and what the numbers are looking like. And you find that anything giving you up to 200 to 800 per annum, which again is still conservative for us, it's a good deal. And you also get exclusive equity shares in the IPO of Endotech that is planned for next year. All of this is passive. Remember, all of this is passive. Now, this is my personal trade. A few of us, including a few leaders here, we had the opportunity to beta test this system earlier this year, just for 4 days, and it was shut down and worked on to be upgraded because then they were using 1 smart contract, but when they saw the interest, they had to scale it up to 11 smart contracts. Within that period, they started trading for us because March 30th, this was open to the rest of the world, which is why it's now open. It's Daisy 2.0. But within that period, I started seeing some profit. You can see here $233, $420, 13%. And And each of these, you are seeing request payout, request payout, request payout. And this was May 1, you can see a $1,207, and I requested my payout, and I got it. I requested another 1,400 or so, and I got it. Listen, you keep withdrawing as much as it's in profit. All the trades are transparent and they are open. You get to see the trades. If it's up, it's up. When it's down, it's down. Okay, but whatever profit they make, they share it with you. Passively, you are not involved, and you collect your own part of it. Now, there's a referral bonus around this pay plan. I do know some of us are a little bit don't want anything to do with network, don't want to be able to share anything. It's 100% optional, okay? But there's a referral pay plan. You get referral bonuses on the contributions made by your personal referral. So anybody you get to get in, you get rewarded for that. You get network bonuses on up to 10 generations of referral. And probably I will just talk about that, and we'll move on, because we have some other detailed trainings governing all of this. Now, let me show you just one of it, which is the matrix bonus. Let's even say all you want to do is just join with $100 US. You are even still passive, okay? You are not actively involved. But somehow we run a 3x10 matrix system, meaning your first line is 3 people, second is 9, 27, 81, and up to 10 generation, it maxing out at about a total of 88,000 people. Now, my influence is more than 3. So what happens to the rest? They come to also support other people. I still do know my influence is more than 9, so it gets to support other people. I still do know my influence is more than 27, it gets to support other people. Now, collectively, as we are creating all of this, sharing with our own little community, you are passive, yes, give it, but these spillovers are coming under your structure. The system says whether you brought in anybody or not. I'm talking about the $100 tier right now. Whether you brought in anybody or not, you will be collecting a pie of every contribution made. So take a look that you are just on a $100 tier, and people are contributing. 3 people, you are getting 4% of it, $12. You didn't bring anybody, you've not spoken to anybody. They become 9, you collect at $6. They become 27, you collect $81. You become 81, you collect another 243. So you just keep earning that. By the time, if it's possible, no matter how long it takes, remember this under your circle of concern, not your circle of control, because you cannot control it. You are not part of those building, or you are not building effectively. You're just observing things. But if you can go 10 generations down, you can earn as much as $344,000 US from $100, even if you don't bring one person into the system. So again, when we talk about the referral pay plan, it's huge. It's huge. There's so much money on the table. Practically every day, some people just wake up to discover something new on it, and they just call to say, look, I just discovered that, and they're super excited. There's so much money on the table. Well, what's the benefit of referring contributors? Well, you get to create a supplementary income or a life-changing income from the referral commissions that are coming in. You also receive a share of all crowdfunding contribution and all trading rewards generated globally. You receive additional equity shares in the IPO when you qualify for such, for those of us that choose to build. And you can even use the referral income to fund additional crowdfunding contributions, creating more income, or you can even use the additional income to join in other projects that are coming up. So again, this is all juiced up for a win-win for you. Now, talking about other projects, everything I've talked about right now is under phase 1, project 1. But we have another project that just came live 12 days ago, okay, July 1. It's called the DAISY Project 2. What is it all about? This will give you a little overview, and I'll be back.
The DAISY community is proud to announce the launch of our decentralized platform. Projects in a disruptive community come together to create success. After growing to nearly 150,000 active contributors and reaching over 150 million in crowdfunding contributions in just 90 days, it was clear that DAISY was in a position for a powerful future. The expansion to create a fully decentralized environment where people from around the world some of the biggest projects in the world is the mission of the DAISY DCO platform. DCO, or Decentralized Crowd Offering, is the next evolution for innovative companies to find the community backing they deserve, and for the community to find the projects they inspire. Built on the utility of the DAISY token, this DCO platform is strongly positioned to When you own the Daisy token and choose to stake it into the DCO ecosystem, you unlock many benefits. Staking the Daisy token gives you one-of-a-kind rewards. You get farming yields of every new project token on the platform. Daisy yields after every project sale is completed. Exclusive participation for every project, referral rewards, and influencer rewards. And every Daisy staker has governance voting rights. And what makes a Daisy DCO platform unique? We only partner with disruptive projects and blockchain platforms. We are a record-breaking global crowdfunding community. We offer the highest rewards of any launchpad. We deliver project income for members. We provide top-level team support for each project's success. We are a fully cross-chain platform and token. We are a decentralized, autonomous organization governed by the community. The initial projects that we have partnered with all have the potential to be multi-billion-dollar companies. And by owning these together, our roadmap is a massive and ongoing media campaign filled with very big announcements for the world to see, including partnerships with top exchanges in the open market, speaking appearances at top blockchain events, interviews with the biggest media channels, backing from top blockchain influencers, strategic partnerships with top platforms and blockchains, and project announcements that will disrupt multiple industries. For those community members who were able to participate in the private pre-sale rounds, congratulations. For those who purchased the Daisy token in the open market, congratulations and welcome to the community. There is an exciting future for Daisy, and together we are making history.
Yes, there is an exciting future for Daisy with the Daisy DeFi Launchpad. So what is DeFi? What is this all about? Well, an overview of Project 2 quickly. DeFi, it's decentralized finance and is the fastest growing and the most lucrative sector in the cryptocurrency space right now. DeFi is the future of finance because it's removing the middlemen like the banks, facilitating peer-to-peer lending and borrowing. So if you get to see the agitations from the traditional banks, this is what is happening. So the capital raised in this project too, again, please do understand that what you raise for project 1 is totally different. If you want to be part of project 2, it's a fresh capital raise. Because somebody says, okay, I put in $100 in project 1. I hope that same $100 is coming for project 2. No. So this capital raise is to fund the launch pad platform that will be bringing top DeFi projects to the market. And we had the opportunity today to listen to an interview of one of such projects coming to the platform. I mean, it's an interesting interview. It's on our Telegram group, and you might want to go watch it because a lot of persons who listen to it were just super, super excited on what is happening already. You can receive equity, rewards, profits, and you can have access to DeFi tokens at heavily discounted prices. But quickly, this Daisy DeFi token, what is it all about? Well, like I said, it was launched July 1st, first to Daisy members. It will be listed on CoinMarketCap and public exchanges. Or if you go to CoinMarketCap and type Daisy Launchpad, you'll see it there, just waiting for it to go live, and it will be on the public exchanges in August. It's a cross-chain DeFi launchpad. Again, what that simply means, if you go to Uniswap, Uniswap is a monochain. I mean, to operate there, you need Ethereum. If you go to Pancake, you need BNB. But this is a cross-chain that can allow both Ethereum projects, allowing projects from Cardano, from Solana, all manner Tron to come in to operate. So giving you a robust hub. The Daisy token is a utility token for the Daisy Launchpad. Just like you cannot go to Uniswap and use BNB. No, you need Ethereum to thrive here. Every project will be using the Daisy token. So that's the use case here. And you can stake your Daisy token and you get to earn free DeFi token in every project coming in. Already we had an overview, a sneak peek of one of such today. The valuation of this coin of the Daisy token will be $5 in August, $5 in August 15th. Now, the Daisy members can secure their pre-sale ranging from 10 cents to $1. Again, round 1, round 2, round 3, which already has been taken up, and I will throw more light on that. And you can have a peer-to-peer model only for Daisy members, sharing with others, and you're still being rewarded. There is over 46% of the token and available there to share. we have 3 bonus pool for Daisy members with 10 million tokens in each pool to be able to share to people who qualify for that, to have referral bonuses, everything paid instantly in USDT. That's very interesting for me, that Daisy refused to pay its community members with its token. They rather choose to pay you with USDT. I mean, that's a statement. They don't want to actually water down their token. They value their token more than the USDT, that they are willing to pay you with USDT rather than its token. So the token packs follow the current genealogy reward, the way it's structured in Project One. And actually, it's a total of $1 billion token, and 30% was actually put out on this pre-sale for us to get. Now, like I said, this began July 1, and the first round was at 10 cents, and already within 12 hours was mopped out. 75 million tokens were gone. Second round was a 75 million token also, and in 12 hours, at 25 cents, it was sold. Third round was at 50 cents, and already about 30% of that was sold. The remaining were actually expunged from the system, bond, and that was worth $50 million US. That's a statement. Anything not sold, we are not trying to recycle it into the market. They expunged it, took out $50 million out of the system. That's a statement you should hold to know that these people are serious. So now that we have round 1 gone, round 2 gone, round 3 gone, what is left is the last round, which is a preferred customer round. We call it PC round. Well, the PC round will be beginning on the 15th of July, 12 noon Nigerian time. That's 11 a.m. UTC. It will be running for 2 weeks. Okay, it was supposed to run for 5 days, but a lot of the leaders had to prevail that please, they want to get a lot of people in, so they had to move it for 2 weeks. So it is running July 15 up to July 30th, okay, for the PC round. But it's not just about the length of the time. There's a reason why you need to jump in early. Who can participate in the PC round? Any member of the Daisy community who have registered and funded a minimum of tier 1 in the Daisy AI crowdfund can participate. So if you're already a member of the community, you can still participate, and there's a reason why. People who have not joined the Daisy community and they don't want to even join the Daisy community, they just want to buy token, okay, they can also still participate at this open round in the next 3 days. Now, how many tokens are sold in the PC round? 75 million is what is left. So it's a total of 300 million, 75 already gone. This is the last round, 75 million. And any token not sold in the PC round will be taken out of the entire circulation ecosystem of this, so that we have reduced numbers, and that even drives up the value more. Now, what is the token price for the PC round? Well, it's a linear increase in price after each purchase. What does that mean? It's going to start at $1. Now, as people are buying, the price will begin to increase linearly up to the final price of $1.50 USDT. So again, I don't think you want to wait till on the 30th, because you might buy it a little bit prime. So if you are ready, well, you just have 3 days to go. Today is 12th, so it's just 3 days away. It's going live. Make sure you are ready so you can get it as much as possible at $1. The earlier you purchase, the lower the price you pay. Now, bonus token offers for Daisy members in the PC round. What does this mean? If you are registered in the Daisy community before July 7, 12 noon, when the pre-sale ended, the third round pre-sale ended, when you choose to participate in this current PC round and buy, you'll be receiving additional 25% additional token. Okay, what does that mean? If you were to let's say I just want to put in $100 to buy, rather than getting 100 USDT at $1, if that was what you buy, you'll be getting 125. Think about that extra bonus for you. If you were to buy 1,000, they give you extra 250 tokens in addition. If you are registered after July 7, 12 noon Nigerian time, what that simply means is you can even register today. You can register tomorrow. You can even register that on the 15th morning before you go live and you buy. You are going to receive an additional 10%, okay, token added to what you purchased. So if you bought 100, you are going to get 110. If you bought 1,000, you are going to get 1,100. But you must be registered with Daisy before you make that purchase. Now, how many tokens can you purchase in the PC round? Because I do remember a few cases where somebody, a few persons sent me, somebody said, can I just buy 63? Can I just buy $20? No, you couldn't, because the first round were tied to your tiers. But now, any number of token at the price listed at the time of purchase, you can buy, which will be the range of $1 to $1.50. So I can just, I have $20 left in my wallet. Let me just buy, and you go ahead and buy. You can say, no, I have $200 left in my wallet. Let me just buy. You go ahead and you buy. So the optimal outcome is to purchase as many tokens as you can and as quickly as you can. Do token purchase in the PCRO, that's the preferred customers round, have a vesting period? Yes, they do have. All discounted pre-sale and PC round have a vesting period. So if you are buying in this round, 5% of your token purchase are unvested over the first 90 days. So when we go live every day, they will be releasing it, that 5% in the space of 90 days, releasing it to you every single day, which is also one of the reasons why, based on the announcement today, the go live is no longer August 1, but August 15th, because since the PC will be ending July 30th, they want to give people about 2 weeks to be able to set up their wallet so that when they are releasing, you have something to collect your token and you know where you want to sell it when we go into the open market. So 5% of the token purchase are unvested over 90 days. Why the balance of the token are invested at the rate of 10% per month. And this is very, very intentional. Do my vested token earn staking rewards? Yes, because it's like you're putting it in fixed deposit. So unvested token can continue to be staked, okay, or sold. So when they release the tokens to you, you can stake it or you can sell it in the public market based on the price. But remember, our beginning price is $5. And I like the fact that they are not releasing everything, because the vesting of token protects the price of token by avoiding token owners who bought low, selling tokens quickly and negatively affecting the price in what people call the pump and dump. So imagine if we all, as a community of over 140,000 people, decide to dump. That will be crazy. So it's very, very intentional to keep the price afloat and to take it gradually upward. Now, how does a non-DAISY member access the PC round? They must be referred by an existing member of the DAISY community. So you say, I don't want to join the community, I just want to buy my token. Then you will need the help of a member of the community who will give you their referral link. So they use a referral URL to access the PC round provided by the DAISY member. And if you are a member, this PC round, this referral link will be available at your back office, daisypresale.com. Once you log in, you will see the link. Copy the link and give to people who don't want to be in the community, but they just want to buy the token, okay? And that will be done. So if you were to do that, is there a reward? What do I earn from the PC round purchases made even by DAISY members? Well, number one, for you to earn, you must be a member of the DAISY community to earn. And everybody that buys, okay, this round, you will be earning 10% referral bonus. Normally it's 5% in the community. We've all known it's 5%, but they just decided, oh, let's reward you for doing this. They give you 10%. So somebody buys $1,000 worth, you make $100. Somebody buys $200, you want $20, and it can begin to just come in handy and you aggregate a lot of money. Remember, there's a matrix system. I just showed you what happened with $100. So as people are buying, you are earning 3%, 4% out of whatsoever they contribute under your structure. Just think about this is why people feel this is the biggest reward coming out of the community. Now, what do I earn from PC round purchase by non-members? So people are not in the community, but they are just using the referral link to buy. Well, you are going to earn 10% again from every one of them. Normally it was 5%, but now you are getting 10%. And apart from getting the 10%, they are going to fall under the matrix and you collect another 4%. So basically, per person, if you are the one that got the person in, you are earning 14% out of every contribution. Just think about that happening. So if I'm not a DAISY member, can I join DAISY before July 15? Yes, you can join DAISY before or during the PC round. Remember, joining DAISY, you are earning on both ends. You are earning on Project 1, you are earning on Project 2, you are positioned to earn on both walls. Set up your wallet, fund it, register with DAISY, so you are 100% ready to purchase the preferred customer round, and you'll be able to refer others and also still make money, because it's a 2 weeks period to actually build your wealth and your wallet. Refer others to buy tokens and earn instant payment. Remember, the payments are instantly. You get to just see, like somebody was saying in our last call, he just kept saying the more he was buying, the more he was seeing his USDT in his wallet rising, okay? And he was using that to buy much more. So you can use that again to fund more token purchases. So somebody says, so why should I buy at $1? Have I not lost a lot? Okay, pre-sale still makes sense. And I'll just quickly show you one or two things, and I just wanted to show you why pre-sale makes sense, even if it's at $1. Let me do this. Okay, this is CoinGecko. All right. If you come to CoinGecko and you look, this is DeFi. I'll just pick two of this and I will be out. You see top 100 DeFi coins by market capitalization, top 100. Number one here is Uniswap, and this is the platform we will be listed on August 15, followed by Pancake and others. If you take a look here, look at Uniswap. All-time low was $1. So you are trying to come in at $1. You're asking if this is if it's still worth it. But you can see in a space of 8 months, it moved. This was September 2020 to May. Okay, it moved to $44. What you bought at $1 goes to $44 in the space of 8 months. Think about that value coming to you. That was over 4,400% profit. Now, you also, let me show you something here again. Maybe, like I said, I don't want to waste much time today on this. I want to keep this simple. Let me show you where is, yes, sir.
Your screen is not showing.
Seriously? Okay, thank you for that feedback. Thank you for that feedback. Okay, where am I? Okay, this is where okay, sorry guys. That's why I was, okay, so this is CoinGecko. Let's get back here. So if you come to CoinGecko, okay, let me put this up. Yeah, this is CoinGecko. If you come to CoinGecko and you come to DeFi, this is DeFi, okay? Again, you see top 100 DeFi coins by market capitalization. And when you scroll down here, the number one is Uniswap. That's what I was trying to call us through. Uniswap is the number one. So in case you're asking, why should I still buy at $1? It seems the boat has departed. No, take a look. All-time low was $1, September 2020. All-time high was May 2021, just 2 months ago. And it's $44. So it means in 8 months, it moved from $1 to $44. Okay? It simply means it makes sense for you to still buy at $1. The upside is still good. Now, take a look. Let's do another one here. Let's come back to DeFi here. I'll just show you two more, so I'll wrap this up quickly. This is Yen Finance, okay? Yen Finance. Yen Finance currently today is $32,000, $32,500. But take a look. This was July 18, okay? Just about a year ago. Today is July 12. This is July 18. It was $31. It wasn't $1. You are getting the opportunity to buy it at $1 to $1.05, and you are thinking it's still expensive. But look at what happened in the space of 1 year. Okay, right, so actually 10 months, okay? Because as I May, it was 10 months. It moved from $31 to $90,000 in 1 year. Even Bitcoin is not even has not entered 70,000, but something unknown, and many of us are not even aware of this. $31. So if they had said the pre-sale price is at $30, you would say no, it's expensive. Like PNG will call it, you prefer to go and buy Mowe coins and further coins, and they are not growing. So you have the opportunity to, again, I'm sure you values higher than $1. And look at what they did in the space of 1 year, moving to $90,000. So is there still a value in you buying it at $1? I'll show you perhaps one more, and we will wrap it up there. Just stop there. So let me show you socks. It's one of my favorite. Unisocks is one interesting coin. $40,000 today. $40,000 today. But please take a look at it. This was March 13. All-time high was $41. All-time high. I'm sorry, all-time low. Again, you are trying to even get the Daisy token at $1 to $1.05, and you're sitting. In case you are thinking it's high, this was $41. It was at a low. Okay, it's not even pre-sale price. It means people that got that pre-sale got it cheaper than 41. But this is what happened in the space of 1 year. March 13 to March 2021, It moved from $41 to $164,000. Again, can you see that? $41 to $164,000. You only needed to have bought one to have made over $100,000. March last year, and I'm very certain a lot of us on this call had $50 to have purchased. You had $100 to have purchased too. What if you got 10, 1.6 million? Listen, the DeFi space, it's crazy and it's turning lots of millionaires. So I'll just stop it there so that you understand that this is not, in case the reason I brought that up, because somebody feels, is this thing still not $1 I miss? No. Listen, the upside is crazy. If I allow Emeka Nwankwo to give you the numbers, you'll be screaming because you get to see that the numbers are quite huge. On the upside, people are looking at $50 by December. People are looking at $200 within even the next 12 months, or even $1,000. The numbers are crazy. And when you get to listen to the project that we have a sneak peek today, you just know people were just, some people stood up in their room and they were clapping, dancing. We are communicating, they were dancing, getting to hear what is coming on the platform, and you'll be benefiting from all of that, guys. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. So again, this is not there. It's a scam. It's a scam, and you are partnering with those who bring in those multi-million dollar projects that would upside on a scam platform. No, this is real value. So this is not just virtual. We are having real realities on ground here. Okay. So with that, let's wrap this up. You can act now to lock in at the best price. The price you see right now, next 3 days, $1 to $1.50. Please do not wait until it goes to $1.50. If you can, okay, why don't log in? I had people who had the opportunity to get their 10 cents, they didn't. They waited, they got it at 25. I had people who should have gotten it at 25 cents, they didn't, okay, and they still came back to get it at 50 cents. And now some people will be getting at $1. Why will I be getting at $1? Because in another 4 weeks, it will be $5. Isn't that an upside already? And I've just showed you what the ones that were $30 to $41 did in the space of 1 year. You want to truly play here. So imagine yourself now owning equity in projects, revolutionizing and changing the current and future financial industry. You earn passive rewards, accessing discounted and free DeFi token from all the projects that will be using our platform. And you get to earn referral income from sharing this opportunity with others. Think about this. It's mouthful. And I'm super excited to be on this call and to be on this project right now. What we encourage you to do is to get started today and get back to the person who shared this opportunity with you so that you can be prepared to seize the opportunity in the next 3 days. If you are a member, you can still load more. Check your wallet. You have $4, you can buy. You have $10 there, you can buy. So this is what you want. You must buy 100. No. You can buy whatever you want because you will never see it at this price again. The next move, as always, is on you because the capacity to earn is a gift, the ability to earn is a skill, and the willingness to earn is truly a choice you've got to make. I want to say thank you for being a part of this call, and I appreciate everyone joining us, and God bless you.